In our restaurant we have 70 staff that work here, and out of the 70, about 50 are full-time and 20 are part-time. We employ a lot of kids from school. The 20 that are part-time are generally high school kids that do various jobs from dishwashing to part-time prep cooking or busing and hostessing here.
And I didn't have time, but I was gonna look. We have a number of staff that have been with us almost the 30 years that we've been in business. Ellen is one of them, Dad, Tina, Carla. So there's many we're beyond the industry standard for keeping staff. So
yeah, out of the 70 we have 30 that have been with us for 10 years or more. This main area, this is all where we do everything that goes on in here. This main part back here is where generally we do all our prep work. Diane and Jennifer are weighing and portioning some of the products that we're going to be serving today, or pre-prepping so that we can just pop them in the oven or do whatever the particular thing is that we're doing with them. We start off in the morning at a big machine here. That's our dough machine. We make dough every day in the morning, and usually we make anywhere from 2 to 4 bags of dough, and each bag of dough makes it's approximately 80 pounds of dough that we do per bag, and obviously on the weekend is where we do our greatest concentration. Pizza right now is it used to be about 80% of our business, but now pizza is probably about 35. So about 35% is pizza, and about 25% is pasta, and then the rest is all various combinations of, right? If you turn around over here, the boys here are prepping some of the food that goes out. The order comes in on these 2 screens as to what has to be made. They make it, and it either goes in the oven. We have 2 speeds on our ovens here, and you put it in on one end. When it comes out on the other end, it's cooked. The one on the bottom is cooks at about 3.5 minutes, and the one at the top cooks at 7.5 minutes. All right, that's where we cook our pizzas and stuff that have to be in there. What we're going to use here today, it has some of our pre-prep stuff. All the stuff that's on the shelves here is all the pizzas that we've dough that's ready to go for during daytime. Generally, we have dough needs to be proofed about 5 or 6 hours before we use it. This is stuff that's left over from yesterday. We'll use this up by 4 o'clock this afternoon, or otherwise we throw it out. And then we work on the stuff that we made this morning. But this will be ready to use today if we needed it, because we had dough done by 9 o'clock in the morning, so it'll be ready to use by about 1. The other door that you see over there is a walk-in freezer where we keep all our, obviously our frozen stuff. But in here is some of the stuff that's pre-cooked or portioned and ready to be able to put in the oven or wherever we kind of see inside the kitchen here a little bit. What we have about in the kitchen we have about 6 different areas that we split the kitchen up during the course of the day. So we have some people that just make pizzas on the make line over there, and then we have some people that are just on salad detail. Then we have somebody that works the fryer and the grill, and then we have a pasta station over here that's just on this side over here where they do all the pastas that has to get done. And then we have the area where you can see that guy in black. That's all the stuff that's our cut line. That's where everything comes out of the oven, and they have to either plate it or put it in boxes or whatever the case may be as to where it has to go. All right, and then they put it up here, and then the service will come and the screen will tell them what order is up, and then they package it at the salads or soup, whatever they need to do before they take it out to the customers. In here is our service area. This is where we have all our non-alcoholic beverages here, from coffee, pop, and where we make our desserts and that type of thing for the customers in the dining room and or the lounge. Okay, so everything comes salad station. This is the least busy of it, and it's really contained with what they have to do. They only have to know how to make about 7 or 8 items, and then we progress. But we want everybody to be able to work everywhere. But then there's always some people that are better at others, because there's different pressure points. where Spencer is now, that's the busiest corner of the whole restaurant. Every piece of food that's produced here in this restaurant goes through, like today, goes through Spencer. So he has to discern the orders, whether they got to go to the box, whether they got to go whether they take out delivery. He has to give them to the appropriate stations. He has to call out whether they need salads, or they need fries, or they need whatever the accompaniment is. So that is the hardest thing in the whole restaurant. That's the hardest job right here. When they work. So some of them, some aren't quite as good as others. You have to be fast and be on the ball. But we rotate everybody so they know what they can work everywhere, because we just need that. Today during lunch we'll have 6 people in the kitchen that are physically cooking, and then we'll have 2 that are still doing prep. And then once lunch is over, everybody will help with finishing prep. At night we'll have, depending on the night, but on the Friday night or tonight we'll have 10 in the kitchen that are strictly cooking. Now some nights that we expect to be busier we'll have up to 12. With 2 managers in there to kind of coordinate it and stuff.
Managers are down there?
The kitchen manager, yeah. It's kind of a fine dance, and then we have the managers that are out here dealing with the restaurant that coordinate with the kitchen in there just to make sure that you're solving things. During the course, say supper tonight on a Friday night between 5 and 8, we'll go through upwards about 600 orders on a Friday night. That's takeout, delivery, lounge, and restaurant. Because we basically have 4 different businesses that we look after here. Each one of them has their own crushing board. The lounge, the restaurant, and takeout and delivery. So there's a lot of coordinating. We kind of call it a dance. Everybody has to, be able to dance with a partner to be able to make it work. And it's, we can really pride ourselves. I mean, we mess up. We have that much going on every once in a while. But we pride ourselves in how the restaurant and the diner will get along and work together.
The POSI system is set up where any of the beverages that goes in next door, punched in next door, and then it comes up on our bar picture here. And then this is the main area for bar stock being poured, and as you go along the back shelf, we've got a variety of flavors. Rita is standing in front of our wine center, and you can see different varieties of wine and red. So this is our draft system set up here. As you can see, we have our kegs tapped, going up through the floater valves, and then down in the corner there is a line, like the lines that feed over. They go underneath the ground and come out on our taps behind the bar. I don't know if you're experienced in the old days where you used to have to take that long tap and tap the keg. Well, sometimes it would shoot right back out or spray with beer or whatever. It's very simple these days. It's as simple as unlock, twist off, open up the next one, twist it back on, good to go.
Do they still wash these?
Flat.
You know how some of them...
Ours doesn't hang around long enough to go flat. And if it does go flat, there's something wrong, like the seal is broken or something like that. So, yeah.
Are you concerned about the length of time it takes the beer to travel from the keg to the...
No, because once you have it hooked up and primed, it's there immediately. The line stays full all the time.
So how many can you fill from one?
You have 15 cases of 12, so that's 144 beers, 14-ounce pour out of a keg.
What's your carbon dioxide?
The beer gas is actually kept in the back pop room. It's fed through and brought down those lines here, like it's fed over the roof. So the beer gas is in the back corner, which actually pushes the beer out to the front and keeps it carbonated.
Well, that's not how you would pour a Guinness.
Not bad, eh? Look at that.
Are they both the same?
Oh.
First pour.